from the Center for Career and Professional Development, and I'm here with another segment of Between Two Cards. Today, I'm joined by 2019 alum, Kaylin Nelson. Kaylin, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, Taylor?
I am perfect, or as perfect as I can be considering the circumstances. Thank you for asking. So we'll go ahead and just jump into our questions here. So if you want to start by talking a little bit about you and what you've done since you graduated from Otterbein.
Yeah, so of course, I'm a 2019 grad. I graduated business administration and management with a minor in marketing, and I took my degree to go into events. Right after college, I landed a job at the school down the road, the purple one. We don't have to talk about it. But I definitely enjoyed my time there in their events department, and I recently have been able to come back to Otterbein because we opened an events department. So that's been really great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And we are certainly happy to have you back, of course. So can you talk about how your Otterbein education inside and outside of the classroom has made an impact or a difference in your life?
Yeah. So I would say I was pretty involved on campus doing campus activities board, of course, hanging out with friends, pretty studious, and some other things. So really learning how to manage my time was a trait that I take seriously. And also learning how to work with teams, especially in today's kind of world we're hitting now. You have to know who you can rely on and being able to give up certain tasks. Delegation, very important in life for work-life balance. So I would say that's been a big thing, both inside and outside the classroom, that Otterbein taught me.
Awesome. Was there a person that you encountered during your time at Otterbein that made a difference in your experience?
A person is the hard part. Otterbein definitely being the community that it is. I had several professors, and surprisingly, some of them being, the INST classes or the classes that I never would have picked on my own. Some of those professors, like Terry Urmson or Bridget Newell, really pushed me to learn about my own thought processes and why I maybe held certain beliefs, from your childhood, that it became, was I thinking that way because of my parents or because that's how I think? And just discovering that about myself was great, and something that I loved about, my education at Otterbein, getting the chance to do that. And then also lots of staff members. I got to work at campus over the summers. So I got to know a lot of people, and just them being there for me and pushing me to go for, the job at that other school, Capital, to go for their events department right after graduation, where before I might not have believed in myself enough to do that. So having that support system was tremendous.
Awesome. What is one piece of advice that you would offer to current students?
Yeah, so probably the cliche one, but just to get involved. I mean, when I started at Otterbein, I roomed with a friend from high school. I was very much in my comfort zone, but my best experiences from college and life in general was whenever I stepped out of that comfort zone. So just try different things. You never know what you might like or who you might meet. You might meet your next roommate. I currently roommate with someone that I met in college, so that's been great.
Well, it certainly worked out for you, so that's going great.
Yeah.
So we are going to end off with a little Otterbein edition of this or that. So some rapid fire choices.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Cardinal or otter?
Cardinal.
Roost or bean?
Ooh, bean.
Late night breakfast or Church of the Master spaghetti dinner?
Late night breakfast. I was in cab.
I figured you would go with that one.
Yeah.
Den or Nest?
Den.
Java Central or Espresso Air / Heavenly Cup, whatever it was during your time?
Java Central.
Awesome. And last but certainly not least, for your Schneider's Donut Run, white or chocolate milk?
Oh, chocolate milk, for sure.
Okay. I mean, wrong answer, but it's fine. I'll accept it. It's all good.
Took me back to, school lunches.
That is fair, understandable. Well, that concludes this edition of Between Two Cards. Kaylin, thank you so much for joining us. Be on the lookout certainly for additional interviews with alumni, and until next time.